Hello Libras, welcome to your second quarter reading. This is for all Libras, sun, moon, rising. Check other areas of your chart if you need further clarification. And it's for April, May, and June. I also did a yearly reading and I have the months all timestamped. So I'll attach that to the video if you want to check that out. We're going to do a lot of overarching energies. I've got pre-shuffled oracle cards and tons of tarot. So let's get into it. So Libras, for April, you have bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. We do have a lot of planetary action. I am not an astrologer, but please check out your favorite astrologer. Interestingly, for May, you have release, card number 27. The 2nd, the 27th, the 7th, or the 9th might be important in May. I will say you guys are my last reading, and May 2nd keeps coming up over and over again. So I'm going to write that down to see if just something important happens universally worldwide on May 2nd. Potential, that is your card for June. So you've got bring love into the situation, April, release for May, potential for June, overarching energies. You have observer, card number 49, it reduces to a 13. So the 4th, the 9th, the 13th might be important dates for you. We've got what's good, work through your feelings, feeling more stable. Libras, you guys love that too. And then for your angel messages, I use these beautiful angel tarot cards. We've got the 2 of Pentacles, important to have balance. Well, Libras, you guys know how important it is to be balanced and stable. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull a lot of tarot. And then after I pull all the cards, we'll start getting into the messages. I'll do a pick a card question at the end as well. And I'm going to use those cards to clarify. So let's see what we have in April. Libras, you've got the 2 of Swords, the Temperance card, another card of balance, and the Hermit. So that's Sagittarius and Virgo. In May, you've got the Strength card. That came out an awful lot this time. That's a card of Leo. The 3 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles. So that's come up twice here about a card of getting imbalanced. Infinite possibilities. 2 cards with an infinity symbol. In June, you have the 6 of Pentacles under potential. The Empress, a card of abundance. The Chariot, card of Cancer. Okay, Libras, you guys have a lot of major arcana here, signifying, a real big new chapter for you. Under your general energies with Observer, you have the King of Pentacles. The Justice card, there you are. I love it. I love that you're coming out in your own energy here, Libra. That is your card. And the beautiful Wheel of Fortune, more major arcana. Under what's good, you have the Devil, card of Capricorn. 4 of Swords, work through your feelings here. And the 6 of Wands, victory and success. Under your angel messages, you've got the 2 of Pentacles up here. You've got the Page of Pentacles. The Fool card. Wow. And the Lovers. So I think you have you win the prize for the most major arcanas, the 3 bottom of the deck. You've got the 8 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, certainly gaining balance, moving away from things you don't need with that release card and the 8 of Cups. I'm going to see how many major arcanas do you have here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think you tied with Leo for the most major arcana cards. And what that means, if you're not familiar with the tarot, there's 22 major arcana, and then there's however many minor arcana. There's 78 cards in the deck, so you could do the math. But when you have a major arcana card, these are major events in your life. These are big shifts and changes. And the cards that you have are, the Fool card is the first card in the major arcana. And this is your angel message. It says, you know what? It's a new day that's dawning. There's a lot of yellow in this reading if you just take a glance over. And I did the thumbnails in yellow because my first 3 readings had a lot of, the Sun card kept coming up. So I did them in yellow. And yellow in the tarot is a new day. It's a positive omen of moving on and moving forward. It's a very optimistic color. So the Fool card says that you're ready to take on this new chapter, Libras. You're ready in this next 3 months. You're going to be pursuing things that bring you to a new level. You could be leveling up spiritually, vibrationally. You could literally be moving physically with the Fool card. You could be getting a new career. You could be moving on from a relationship. But he carries very little baggage. You know, he he leaves the past behind. He has his little dog, a companion. You're not alone. You have a couple of other cards of not being alone. And this Eight of Cups from the bottom of the deck is walking away, moving on from the things that hurt your feelings. And you have, so the bottom of the deck is kind of like, what's the foundation of this reading, right? And that's why I pulled these 3 cards. So you have the Eight of Cups walking away. You have the Three of Pentacles, a card of having companions, working well with others, building a future. It's also the card of the Architect. I think it was Aquarius, had some really strong indications of building a home. So you might be building a home. You might be working with an Aquarius. I'm going to tell you, please check other areas of your chart and cross watch for people that you know, because there's a lot of people coming up in these readings. The Leo and Capricorn came up an awful lot. And I think the Hermit did as well. So the card of Virgo. So building a future. This is building something that can stand, something stable. The Knight of Pentacles, Libras, this is about planting seeds for the future. And things on the Knight of Pentacles is a little more slower moving, but it's really stable, right? So I'm feeling like stability is going to be one of the main messages here. So in April, I'm sorry, I can't grab this card. You have bring love into the situation. So looking at things with a compassionate heart. Maybe there might be some situations in which you've been a little cold in the past. You might need to reevaluate how you're handling those situations, but making sure that you're operating in love in April. And the Page of Swords. The swords relate to air signs, which of course you are, is about getting very clear about what you want. There can be a lot of talking with the Page of Swords and a lot of communication. You guys are great listeners and you're great communicators, Libras. So you might be really, having conversations with people, deciding, who needs to go, who needs to stay. You might even, with the companion card, you might have a counselor, a therapist, a confidant, a good friend, someone with whom you're really working things out and you're able to describe it. But what you want ultimately, the card of Sagittarius, the Temperance card, what you want is balance. Temperance card says that everything needs to be in balance to flow. And you have that work through your feelings card under what's good. So, working through your feelings, talking things out, bringing your feelings into balance. The water in the tarot always relates to your emotions. So this is about grounding your emotions, 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the ground, and feeling like things are balanced. Also, look at this crown of victory here on the Temperance card. This says that you will be successful in doing that. And that's interesting because I've looked at that card a million times and I've never noticed that crown. And that's just a message that came through for you. So Libras, I want you to take heart that if you're not feeling balanced, or there's things you need to let go of and you're feeling, you don't have any cards of worry here, which is nice. But if you're feeling like, it's going to be difficult for you to walk away and move, it's going to be in your best interest and your highest good. So here's your Hermit card. This is the card of Virgo. That is the star in his lantern of the Star card. And it's about shining your inner light and using your wisdom, really looking at things from different perspectives. And, the next card on the bottom of the deck is the Hangman. Another card, another major arcana, but another card of looking at things from a different perspective. It's being enlightened and it's sacrificing and letting go of what you don't need. So that I feel like is a really big theme. So in May, again, May 2nd might be important, the 7th, the 27th of May. Release. This card has come up quite a few times in the readings. The butterflies signify transformation, letting go, releasing, getting rid of the things. It could just be releasing toxic thoughts. It could be releasing toxic, it's a general reading. I want to make sure that I'm clarifying myself enough here. Releasing self-sabotaging thoughts. For some of you, it's really releasing the people who are holding you back. It's letting go of that negative person that drains you every time you talk to them. And you don't have to let go of someone by turning your back on them completely, like the Eight of Cups. Some people you do. Other people you can kind of just slowly work yourself away from them. Give yourself some space from those people. If there's a toxic relationship that you've been hung up on, it's certainly about letting that go. The Strength card has the infinity symbol. The infinity symbol in the Two of Pentacles, which you have 2 times, is about infinite possibilities. And the Two of Pentacles that you have 2 times with your angel answers, not angel answers, your angel message, it is, it's about balance. Balancing your work and home life, balancing your emotions. This is strength and determination. If it's not a Leo, it's about you, digging inside. She's taming the lion. It's you finally gaining control. For someone here, it's gaining control over your health. I definitely feel like you're finally ready to be in control, to let go of those habits, those self-sabotaging thoughts of the devil. You have the Three of Cups in May, and that's a card of celebration and happiness and joy, hanging out with friends. If you're looking for a loving relationship, I would say you might meet that person through friends. But this is really about having a good time. So in April, I think you're really gaining the balance. You're letting go. You're moving on. In May, you're celebrating that. You're feeling strong. You're feeling like you're balanced. You're celebrating with friends. In June, there's unlimited potential. You have the potential card here. You have unlimited potential with those infinity symbols. And the potential card says that, you know what? It's just bubbling up beneath the surface. The important thing to remember is generally, if you don't do anything, nothing's going to happen. If you don't release what you need to let go of, if you don't change things, it's very hard for things to change. And the Six of Pentacles is another card of balance. There's the scales. The Justice card, that's the card of Libra, also has the scales. So weighing things up, making sure that you're feeling balanced. The Six of Pentacles is also a gift of money. So, you may be getting some money in June. He is giving money away. Someone might be giving you money. It can be an inheritance, a bonus, a raise, something to that effect in June. But I think you have also unlimited potential in June to make money. So keep that in mind. You have the Empress, a more yellow in the card, some more positive omens, a card of abundance. She's married to the Emperor. She's got everything she could ever want. She's very grateful for it. She loves to be outdoors in nature. I would say in June, you want to make sure that you're spending time outdoors. You have the Four of Swords as the good stuff. That's about meditating, getting out in nature, doing the things that make you feel relaxed. It's a card of self-care. You have the Chariot. It's a card of Cancer. It's very similar to the Strength card in that it's about being in control. And he is moving this Chariot with his mind. There's nothing tied to these sphinxes, right? So it's taking his mind thoughts and pursuing them, moving ahead with your mind. It's a card of victory and success. You have the Six of Wands here, another card of victory and success. And it's really about owning up to what it is you want to do, letting go what you need to let go of, and then pursuing it because you have so much potential. And I feel like, I don't know if I mentioned, watch your favorite astrologer. So many planets are going into Aquarius. I am not an astrologer, but I do feel like the astrology is definitely in these readings. You guys are the last reading, and I'm telling you, the messages have been universal. So I think there's something universally going on in the world, in the energy with letting go. So overarching energy, card number 49, the 4th or the 9th might be important, or the 13th, observer. Really, yeah, you're weighing things out. I'm not surprised if you're observing, what is it I need to let go of? What do I need to pursue? Where do I feel good? How do I balance out my energy here? You have the King of Pentacles in your general energy. Could be an earth sign, which would be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. You do have a card of Virgo here, and you have the card of Capricorn here. So this could be someone who's helping you out. But the King of Pentacles is about feeling very secure emotionally and financially. Definitely, you've got a lot of cards of financial abundance if you're looking for a new job. If you're leveling up in your career, there's a lot of cards here to say that that is a huge possibility. The Justice card, kind of touched on this already, Libras. This is you in the tarot. I love when people show up in their own reading because it really says you are in your power over this next 3 months. It's the sword of truth. It's getting to the truth. It's feeling stable. It's releasing, cutting away what you don't need. It is also a card of a judge or a lawyer. If you're waiting for a legal judgment, it's a great omen that things are going your way. Another great omen that things are going your way is the Wheel of Fortune card. It is never the wheel of misfortune. It says the things that are happening are for your best and highest good. It's card number 10, which relates to a new chapter. As I already discussed, all these major arcana cards, including the Hangman, that is just showing that you're in a new cycle here. Work through your feelings is what's good. What's good is you are working through your feelings. You're gaining control of your feelings. You're feeling more balanced. The Devil card, this says get rid of self-sabotaging thoughts, get rid of toxic relationships, codependent relationships, bad habits, detox your body, your mind, and your soul. Again, card of Capricorn. We went over the Four of Swords, card of receiving blessings, self-care, and the Six of Wands, victory and success. There are some people here who might be jealous, just so you know. Don't worry about those people. Celebrate your successes. It's okay for you to be happy for yourself. You could be happy for others too, but it's okay for you to celebrate your own success. It's okay for you to feel good about where you are. It's okay for you to take care of yourself with the self-care card. It is not selfish. It is not okay to trample on other people to get where you want to go, to put people down, to stab people in the back. It's not okay to do any of those things. But certainly, Libras, I don't believe you are. If you're just letting go of what you need to let go of, don't feel guilty about that. That's okay for you to be successful for yourself. And just wish other people well. The Two of Pentacles is, it's important to have balance. Working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun, okay? It's also, balancing your work and home life, Libras, with the Two of Pentacles. Could be moving into a new job that's giving you a better balance, right? Finding that balance at work. The Page of Pentacles is, you have the Knight of Pentacles here. So this is a natural progression. The Page of Pentacles is like he's looking at his pentacles and thinking, what am I going to do with that? How am I going to utilize this one pentacle to secure my future? The Knight of Pentacles says, I figured it out and I'm doing that. So for some of you, I am not an investment specialist, just as a disclaimer, but some of you might be making plans to put your money into certain investments that you feel are going to earn you, plant the seeds for your future, for future success. For each of us, it's different. I'm not going to advise. The Fool card here, we already went over this. New beginnings. These are your angel messages. And the Lovers. So great potential to make money, but also great potential for love. You have the Three of Cups. This can be a card of marriage or engagement. You have the Lovers, finding a soulmate, falling in love. The Lovers can also relate to making decisions with your heart, paying attention to your heart and what it is that feels good to you so that you can move on. Beautiful, beautiful reading, Libras. So now, if you have a question, you can ask the question. I'm going to do a pick a card reading, but I'm also going to use these cards to clarify further the cards on the table for all Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and just focus in on the cards And see if there's a message for you. Even if you don't have a question, maybe there's a special message for you. Okay, so we've got card 1, 2, and 3. So card number 1. The Hierophant. Not surprised to see it. And another major arcana card. The Hierophant is a card of higher learning. It's a card of leveling up. And you could be leveling up spiritually, vibrationally, in your job. It's about focusing on just rising above. Now, it can also be a mentor or a person who's helping you. It's a yes card. The Death card, more major arcana. This is amazing, Libras. You really are leaving behind. The Death card says, yeah, leave it behind. Let it go. A new day is dawning with the Death card. It's also a card of Scorpio. So it can be it's a yes or a no card, depending on your question. If it's, well, should I do this? The answer is no. If it's, should I leave this behind? The answer is yes. Card number 3. 3 of Pentacles. So you have this card twice. This says, yes, you're building a stable foundation and future. Pursue that. Go ahead and do it. So with that Observer card, that could be a card of stagnant energy. Okay. And you've got, I'm just going to look at these 2 cards here. Work through your feelings. Okay. Bring love into the situation. That Observer card can be you a little bit stuck. It could be a stuck energy. You don't need to be stuck. You need to just move on. You need to work through it. You have potential. Let go of what you need to let go of and move into what you need to move into. Again, this is a universal message for all of these readings. I'm not surprised with the planetary action. I wish you all the best. I want to thank you for subscribing, commenting, and liking my videos and watching them. So if you're still here, I want to really say an extra thank you, Libras. I hope that you have a wonderful second quarter and enjoy the next 3 months.